Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Tracy and Brooke Lynn reach an agreement, Lucy launches a new plan, and Cyrus seeks employment through Carly. Leo, dressed as Einstein, is testing Lois on math equations in the Quartermain estate. As they continue, Eddie steps through. Brooke Lynn also passes through. Brooke Lynn runs into Tracy in the lobby and informs her granny that she is aware of the gift of deception and does not wish to possess it. Tracy said she was content there. Brooke Lynn was a good friend until she wrecked it with Lucy and Maxie. Tracy points out that she will be the boss, which will allow her to rebuild those bonds. Brooke Lynn believes she has no knowledge of friendships. Tracy scoffs that she may not, but she knows a thing or two about family and business. Brooke Lynn enjoys working at deception, but it is not her passion. Tracy observes that passions do not pay the bills, particularly for the lifestyle she is accustomed to. Brooke Lynn believes she can downsize. Tracy insists she didn't do it to hurt her friends, and she worries about Brooke Lynn, wanting her to have something stable and long-lasting like deception. She confesses that her dislike for Lucy influenced her attitude, but she needed to ensure her future. Brooke Lynn has strangely warped thinking, but admitting this would deprive her of developing her own confidence, which she sees in Tracy. She requests that she not sabotage her. Tracy insists that is the last thing she desires. Tracy claims she wants to build her up rather than tear her down. Brooke Lynn can't blame her for thinking this way, given her wild background, and all she wants is something simple and mundane. Tracy chuckles and says, "Not in this house." Tracy vows to back off, and Brooke Lynn expresses gratitude. Brooke Lynn informs her about Blaze, with whom she has big plans. Tracy is certain she will. Eddie returns to the living room to see if math class is over. Leo eventually flees after abusing Lois. She claims the boy knows the heights of all the world's big structures, and she thinks knowing the height of the Brooklyn Bridge is amazing. Eddie recalls going there with Lois after their wedding. She observes that he appears to have seen a ghost. He inquires as to whether they were married on the bridge. She claims it happened at Street Ignatius, but it happened after they proceeded to one of the bridge's towers. He says he had to leave surprised. Leo is back with a new game. Eddie enters the kitchen, where he plays his guitar and works on his tune. Lois hears him and tells Leo to pause his game timer and she'll be right back. She enters the kitchen and informs Eddie that he still has it. She requests that he play the rest of the song, but he says that's all he's written and that it's still a work in progress. She doesn't want to meddle with his mojo, but he laments being stuck in a creative rut. He has something there, she notices, and the fire that brought him this far will see him through. Cyrus enters despite the fact that Kelly's is closed for a private party. Carly orders him to go. Given their history, he hoped she'd listen to him out. He wants to work as a cook and claims to be good at it. Carly informs him that he will not be working here. Cyrus has no intention of discriminating against ex-convicts. He won't be working here because he has a rap sheet, she argues, but because he's a monster. Cyrus claims to have changed and has come to put her at ease. Carly dismisses his conversion as a farce, claiming that he is simply waiting for flaws in others, which she will not allow. Kelly's is off limits, so she tells him to go. He claims she is the same feisty woman she has always been, but he has changed. He would have let Drew die if he had been the man he was, but he didn't. He walks away. Scott meets with Robert in his office to discuss the dismissal of a case involving his client. Diane listens in as Robert tells Scott that the evidence is overwhelming and that he needs to leave. Diane enters and advises Scott to go while he still has the opportunity. Scott wins, and Robert wonders to himself what he owes the pleasure of her visit. She has tickets to a fundraiser for a cause close to her heart, animal advocacy. He expresses interest and requests further information. She advises him to acquire a tux and that more information will be provided later. Diane leaves, and Robert goes to his computer to look for tuxedo rentals. Lucy approaches Ava at the coffee shop and explains that she has a buyer for Windermere. Ava inquires as to who it is. Lucy adds that it's a holding corporation, which is rather typical nowadays. Ava claims she wants the entire sum in escrow because she does not want to be engaged in a protracted real estate transaction. Lucy claims that not many people are looking for an island in upstate New York these days, and that no one is willing to pay the full asking price. Ava claims she has the resources to wait for the perfect buyer, so make it happen. Ava then walks away. Scott arrives to meet Lucy, who complains about being back in the real estate business. She asks Scott to assist her in breaking her arrangement with Tracy. Tracy would just reinstate the case and take down deception if she could nullify the contract, according to Scott. Over my dead body, Lucy vows. She refuses to let Tracy to take over deception and operate her business. Lucy has an epiphany. If she can recoup even 2% from Tracy, she will be the majority shareholder once more. Ava arrives at Kelly's a little early with Donna, who is costumed as a mermaid. Carly decides to decorate a cookie because she is the first one here. Ava tells Carly that knowing she's here and out of harm's way instead of out trick-or-treating will make her feel better. Ava feels Windermere would be a fantastic place for a Halloween party and announces that she is selling it. Ava states that she needs to move on and that she can't stay in that area. Carly is unsure who would buy it. Lucy, according to Ava, has found a buyer but is being evasive about who it is. When Anna arrives to Valentine's residence, he welcomes her in. She remarks that something smells nice, and he tells that Charlotte is baking and competing with Aiden. Charlotte walks into the living room and asks Anna if she would want to be her guinea pig. She's baking pumpkin brownies and intends to take them to school, but first she wants to taste them. She explains that her buddies are coming over to trick or treat. Anna believes she should go buy candy because she recently moved into Maxie's previous apartment. Charlotte is overjoyed and congratulates Anna on her new apartment. Charlotte serves the brownies, and Anna and Valentine compliment her baking skills. Aiden, Anna believes, will be impressed. The smoke detector goes off, and Charlotte knows her second batch is on fire. Anna and Valentine handle it. Charlotte is brought to the hospital by Valentine. Charlotte can't believe she forgot to turn on the broiler instead of the oven. Valentine claims it was an unintentional error. They enter to see Kevin, and Valentine departs. Kevin asks if she is comfortable talking to him and promises that whatever they say will remain in this room. He merely wants to assist her, but he can suggest someone else. Charlotte believes her papa is overthinking things. She missed him while she was away, but nothing bad happened while she was away at boarding school. Kevin inquires as to what transpired at boarding school. After their appointment, Valentine inquires about how things went. Kevin claims Charlotte told him about her Halloween preparations and that he would like to see her again. Charlotte concurs, and they agree to work out the details later. Kevin is uneasy as Valentine and Charlotte depart. He subsequently records his notes, stating that Charlotte is brilliant and elusive, and that she has mastered the skill of allowing others to see and hear only what she wants them to see and hear. He claims she is firmly attached to her father and is determined to protect him. Valentine and Charlotte are on their way home. Charlotte recalls Victor's warning letter about Anna and pulls out Anna's new apartment keys, which Anna had shown them earlier while relaying her news. Anna walks into Robert's office, tells him she's renting Maxie's house, and asks if he can assist her with the move. Given that she has lost everything, he is curious as to why they are going. Anna and Robert are carrying a trunk containing Anna's artifacts that had been stored. It contains papers and journals from her time at the WSB. She's hoping it contains a hint that will help her figure out who is after her. Anna then finds she has misplaced the apartment key. They go into the flat after convincing the super to give her a spare. Anna opens the trunk and informs Robert that no one is aware of the existence of this material. The next General Hospital episode opens with Carly's party at Kelly's. Cody disguises himself as a cowboy and informs Sasha, a glamour witch, that she can perform a spell on him. Anna believes she has discovered what she seeks in her papers. Valentine discovers Charlotte outside and inquires as to what she is doing. Jost remarks to Adam that he seemed to have seen a ghost. Nina informs Sunny and Willow, who is dressed as Princess Leia, that this Halloween will be extra special. Carly tells Michael, aka Darth Vader, that radio quiet is killing her. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.